Top Jimmy.
Just take those old records off the shelf. I'll sit and listen to it by myself. Days of music and the same song. I like that old time of rock and roll. Don't try to take me to a disco. You'll never even get me out on the floor. 10 minutes on the play for the goal. I like that old time of rock and roll. Rock and roll. The kind of music just soothes my soul. I reminisce about the day.
We go to stop the song, man.
You getting it both ears? Okay, 2, 3.
I'm Michael Luevano, and I'm the lead singer, and I also play percussion in the classic rock and roll band here in Shanghai, Studio 188. Well, I play in a rock and roll band, but professionally I organize the Tennis Masters Cup. We also do Formula One, and we also do the MotoGP. We've done concerts like Elton John and the Rolling Stones, and I raise a beautiful family with my wife and 3 children. Studio 188 comes from the fact that the studio where we rehearse is at my home address, which happens to be 188.
Guard dog.
There's a lot of them. I don't know if we have enough videotape for that. But I think the classic rock and roll music that we all grew up with are like the Rolling Stones and Van Morrison and Boss Skaggs and the Beatles, Eric Clapton are real icon type of rock and roll music that all music really is derived from. So those are some of the artists. Stevie Wonder as well, and Boss Skaggs.
It's Mel Collins, play drums and sing in the band. I was one of the founding members with Michael back about 4 years ago, and we have, well, obviously I've played every Studio 188 show that we've played anywhere, and it's been a lot of fun. It's been an interesting last 4 years. I'm a production coordinator, so I work on providing the sound equipment, the lighting equipment, video and staging for concerts and live events. It's a struggle. It's a struggle to balance, because I bring not only the drums, I also take care of the technical equipment that we use when we set up. So it's a little bit more work, but it's fun, and you can't put a balance on fun. My wife loves to come and see the shows, so she supports us, and as much time as it takes, it's just one of those things. You do what you can when you live. It's all about living. Well, I mean, I want to thank my wife and family, my daughter Amy, for supporting me and allowing me to spend time away from them. But other than that, I think if anyone who wants to come and see a great rock and roll classic band, then Studio 188 is the band in Shanghai to come and see.
Clayton Yang Ming, 或者中文名字是李阳明。I'm from the U.S., Washington, D.C., but spent a lot of time in Boston, San Francisco, Los Angeles, and in the South, North Carolina, South Carolina. And I've been here for 3 years. I have a small company. The goal is to bring back the music that I grew up with. And I'm sure it's the same for them, but I grew up in a time when music was expanding and there was a whole bunch of different styles of music. And so it's like to be able to go and play music is like sort of a history lesson for a lot of people, to bring back that music and those ideas. We don't really have a fan base, so to speak, but when we play, people have a good time, so they like to come down. So it's not like a fan base, but it's more like a network of friends that really like to hear us play. I was not formally trained in music. You know, I don't know how to read music, and I don't want to, because that is a different frame of mind. The rock musician usually just learns chords and just plays with friends, so it's not so structured, because the whole idea is to be unstructured and have fun.